just when I thought I was going to get some kind of break, it comes out in the news that Syria, what the hell's wrong with this fucking thing? That Syria and the rebels are being backed up by the Al Qaeda guys, right? So the new fucking Osama bin Laden, Al Zawahiri, Zawahiri, or whatever the fuck he wants to call himself. He's a little, I'm gonna tell you like this. the Al Qaeda guys backed up fucking the rebels in Libya. I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. The only difference this time is they're on record saying that. Okay? So America's adding more fuel to their fire. So America's controlling both sides. They're controlling the main opposition to them. So when all this smoke clears, they can say, we Al Qaeda guys stood against America the whole time, and while you guys were being moderate, we were leading the charge. And so they go down as the good guys in some Muslims' point of view, which is going to be a bigger majority as time goes on if America continues down this path. And on the other hand, we control the main movement against Al Qaeda and the Islamic nations. It's quite complicated trickery that's going on around here, but when you follow the money, it becomes quite apparent what they're doing. Money trails never lie. Now, when we look at Al Zawahiri and how he accuses, okay, let's take this one sentence from it, and I'm gonna leave it at that, because I'm not no big fan of waiting for this fucking thing to upload all day. You know what I'm saying? So let's just give you this clip. I'm sure you read it in the fucking news. They're talking about, oh, there's Sunni Shiites, Alawites, Christians, Kurds, Druze, Circassians, and Armenians, and more, obviously. But anyway, we talk about this sentence, this paragraph. Saturday's statement by al-Zawahiri appears to bolster Assad's accusations that the Syrian opposition and the Free Syrian Army reject the government's claims entirely. They accuse forces loyal to the regime of setting off the blast to smear the opposition, terrify people into submission, and exploit fears of chaos and sectarian violence. Okay? So what is this telling you? It's telling you that it's basically telling you what I've been telling you this whole fucking time in different fucking words. It always comes out in the news that there's somebody there, so I gotta stop for a second. Let's see what this is about. Alright. Anyway, we go to the investigation. And basically, this guy's on record saying that's what it is. Okay? They're gonna fight against fucking Al Qaeda. And it's just like Gaddafi. That's why the rebels had the upper hand. It wasn't just the West supporting them. It was an effort of the West and Al Qaeda fighting together. Okay, so what did the regime claim? Is blaming terrorists. He's claiming the same thing that Gaddafi did, and then it comes out. I was hesitating to back up Assad because he laughed at Gaddafi. I didn't like that. So I didn't really, and I had so much other things going on in my own country, Nigeria, that I didn't want to get to this. But, yeah, I believe what he's saying. I believe this news article. And I also believe that the U.S. has been colluding and collaborating and conspiring and working with, scheming, plotting, planning, calculating with the scum, with Al Qaeda. And there's evidence everywhere. It's all about vested financial interests. what I believe is going to happen at the end when the smoke clears is that Al Qaeda is going to try to win some more supporters, and you have to realize that things are always more complicated than they seem. You know, this article really got me, like, it has me kind of stunned, a little bit off guard. I had to make a report on it real quick. I read through it pretty fast, but I still got the gist of it. And what it tells me is that the U.S. is not reporting, the media, the Jewish media is not reporting properly about the terrorists, and they're admitting that they're not. This to me is an admission of them covering up what's going on. So why was our intelligence agencies not reporting that Al Qaeda is helping? Why did they have to report it themselves? Why didn't we believe Gaddafi, and why didn't we believe Assad? I'll leave it at that.